Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Welcome in for a happy July 2026 JAMA Jam closing ceremony. Our theme this month was scary. Ooh. We don't have any scary sound effects, do we? Dang, we'll have to fix that. Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Oh, that foghorn is terrifying in of itself. I don't want to hear that. We're hyping people up in here. So, pretty scary. So, socials are a thing that exist and are how people see things that people make on the internet, if you weren't aware. So, we encourage you to share the stuff that you did from this jam. Tag us at Jam Midwest on Instagram or Twitter. Use the hashtag JamaJam. Show off your stuff. Spread the good word. So, starting off strong, one of our hosts, John Gilliland, with a game over screen, which originally started as a different project, uh, then turned into making a PS1 style game over screen using our beautiful, beloved James Jam Jar mascot model. Shout out Gavin Hefty at Incarnation with two A's 9. John, you got anything you want to share about this guy?
Yeah, so originally this was the idea I had was just to kind of do like a clip, because scary, trying to do something like something people are afraid of was kind of the prompt.
Mhm.
And I was originally gonna try and do it in like kind of the very like almost photorealistic but flat lighting style of like old like Mist, like that style of game.
Yeah.
But then we ended up playing Peak,
This is
in, in the Discord for about 4 hours. So I didn't have time for that. So then this is what happened instead.
it's
And
infectious.
honestly, I'm very happy with how it turned out. I had a great time.
Yeah, it turned out really well. I enjoy how you were able to pivot it into like using the textures and stuff with like the low poly graphics because you also have been using this to learn Blender, correct?
Yeah, it's not going well. I hate Blender. It's terrible. I
I
miss
mean,
I miss Autodesk Maya, my baby, my child.
you've made things in Blender now, though. I mean,
I have successfully made
that
thing in
that is
Blender.
the learning process. So I'm really delighted to see that this is like something that you were able to get finished up, even if you ended up changing what it was partway through. I think it's super
Oh,
fun.
thank you, thank you.
We talked about it
Yes.
last night. It reminds us of the pod racing game.
Yeah, the Star Wars Episode One pod racing game. I had it on my old Mac computer, and just the texture on the rocks just reminds me of that every single time I see it, and I was very
Uh-huh.
happy with that.
Yeah, yeah. It's so good. I'm excited to see how your Blender skills progress. We'll be able to have like a timeline once we've gone far enough into the future.
My Blender skills are probably going to progress into me going back to using Maya.
Hey, hey, and if that's what it is, it's a learning experience.
All
Sparkly
right, go
eyes
on to the
emote
next
too.
one. We
Yeah,
can yap
yeah, yeah.
about this one for.
Uh-huh. Okay, Salty Cryptid with a Spooky Castle tile set. Woo! Which is a combination of two tile sets you see below, making a sunken spooky castle. They went for a haunted house style pixel art set, including not just the moonlit lake the castle sits in, but also the castle tiles, including a couple gargoyles, hanging skeleton, and a spider, amongst other treats. Using the EDN ESGA, I don't know how to pronounce it. I want to know what that. I don't know anything about that palette, but it's cool. I love using like a retro palette to give yourself reference. The style of this is really fun. Salty's often known for their 2D illustration submissions, amazing characters, but I love this pixel art. I feel like I've only seen a little bit of it here and there, but the shading on the water at the edge between the castle and the waterfront is so good. I'm so charmed by the nefarious pumpkin in the front. It's just so good all around. This is something that like is a really solid foundation for just making like a full like game, like a full little 2D exploration game type thing. It's incredible. Yeah, yeah. John said it best. Save some talent for the rest of us for real. We'll move right along, otherwise we'll start crying with how amazed and jealous we are. Oh hey, it's me. Hey everybody. So my terrifying ghost lamp. Ooh. So with the theme being scary this month, the game that I'm working on, I'm currently working on a section that needs like non-scary, like cutesy kind of props and products and stuff to fill out the space. So I kind of hit a wall at first trying to decide how I wanted to like invert the theme. So I ended up doing this kind of cute, stylized little ghost silhouette as like a hanging desk lamp. And then my partner gave me the wonderful idea to have it look a little different when the light is on, perhaps. So that was fun. Had a great time with it. It's very low poly, very quick, because I also spent 4 hours playing Peak when I intended to be working on stuff, but we got something done, and that's the spirit of the jam. Don't have to be perfect, just make something. Hell yeah. All right. Next up, we've got a similarly cute and charming ghost, Virtual Mini with a ghost balloon sprite. They went for it from an idea from a long time ago where they thought about making a horror themed game, and the protagonist or enemy was this ghost. Keeping the animation pretty simple because they intended it to be an enemy character. Also started by making it pink because they wanted to tie it in with not being able to get something in for the off-season theme last month, which was pink, as always with a wonderful color variant set. I love it. It's so good to see. Could throw this guy right in there, could throw it in with the Halloween set. It'd be perfect. This is so good. Heart eyes exclamation point. Next up, no description, but amazing as always. Coop up one with the Anguish badge. I love I really appreciate Q just like dropping really cool like concepts in here and just letting us digest it because the work really speaks for itself in this case. Like you've got so many different hellish things going on here. The like blood pulsating on the spikes and like swirling in the background and the screaming face. It's so delicious. This is this is some diabolical upgrade to get. You find this in a game. I love it. Yeah, John's got it right. Never played Binding of Isaac, but it really is giving Binding of Isaac. Honestly, yeah, even with like solid black outlines, and the like colors of the outer like sort of metal looking ring really does kind of sell it in that style. Yeah. Shout out as always, Cute. Thank you so much for your wonderful, tormentuous submission. Alrighty. Next up, we got a whole asset pack from Cilantro Lime Rice. These grotesque experiments. A mad scientist has been up to some spooky shenanigans, performing messed up experiments on unsuspecting victims. You should come up with some cool lore for this, but we can project onto it ourselves right now because there's a lot up for us to look at. That's what I'm saying, John. Didn't see this in the Discord, but oh my God. Seeing this on the Jam page for a second, I was like, did somebody just upload a pack that they had already? No, this was all in the scope of the Jam. So amazing, first off, speedy as all hell, and low poly, pretty optimized, coming in with just under 10K tries for this whole set. Crazy. And I really enjoy the process of pivoting from, wait, I don't want to make a whole zombie, and then turning it into a whole asset pack. Seeing that makes it even more impressive to me because you were able to just like take this thing, get it to a point where you're happy with, and then pivot it into something that allows you to keep going and keep working on it or coming up with things for it. It's incredible. And the textures are really good. I love the look on the brain, like the roiling sort of swirly brain bits are like organic in a brain way, but also a little like wormy, nasty in like another creepy horror way that I really enjoy. And all of these being hand painted, props all around. It's crazy. Truly scary, grotesque experiments. Yeah, hell yeah. All right. And pills. Everybody be careful. A threat approaches. A monster that formed from a woman that lost her beauty due to malpractice and who now goes around collecting pretty faces to show off as it hides its own face in shame. This is crazy. Phils, if you want to unmute and talk about it, feel free. Tell us about your inspirations, process, all that. Otherwise, I can sing its praises even further.
Uh, First of all, can you hear me? I don't trust my mic right now.
Yes. We can
Oh,
hear
okay,
you.
good, good, good. So my inspiration is kind of the. I was watching a lot of these videos from Chinese social media about
Hmm.
these. What do you call them? Plastic surgeries, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of them were very messed up. Like they changed their faces so much they didn't even look human at that
Mm.
point. And it's been going on for years, and that was kind of my inspiration for this. You know, they lost their beauty due to malpractice, and that's the surgeons. And it happens a lot actually there. The
Mm.
surgeons are not qualified, and so it happens a lot. And so they're collecting pretty faces. The pretty faces then came from another inspiration from Japanese dolls from the
Mm. Hmm.
1700s, I think. They
Yeah.
had these dolls they used in plays, and they were like dolls on sticks. They were kind of
Hmm.
creepy, so I want to use those as another inspiration for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I love how you're able to pull all the different references and inspirations from things you're seeing into something that is truly very freaky scary. And
Hmm.
the atmosphere that you put it in, it really, really sells the scale of this creature. Like you mentioned in the Discord it being like, wanting to make it feel claustrophobic, and I think you really
Yeah, yeah.
nailed that tone with it. The dithering shading that you've done is also really, really well done. It adds
Oh, that was
like
just
I
that
can
was
see
just
like
me.
texture and grunge patterns that make it feel
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It
yeah, like actual wear on the
was kind of
walls.
an accident, to be honest. Like I was trying to like last minute just add something,
Yeah. Yeah,
not
I
like
mean, it really,
let it be
yeah.
empty, but it turned out all
Uh-huh.
right.
Yeah, sometimes it's those last minute touches that like just take it up a notch. It's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Thank you
glad it turned
for,
out this way.
yeah, thank you for sharing it with us. This is incredible.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna be thinking about it probably for several nights. Hell yeah. All right, next up, we've got from Sophie Song an evil church bell sound effect. Very spooky, very scary, ominous, haunting. Really feels like some strike of midnight's hour, and then a monologue starts going. I'm really in this like spooky horror orator headspace right now because of the theme. It's very silly. This is incredible. It's haunting. Really, I mean, yeah, you hear that compared to our standard beautiful bell, our very straightforward resonant dramatic bell, as opposed to this the rattling kind of sound of it, like the dissonance of it is like perfect. It's spot on. I want to just like we gotta add that to the soundboard. Hell yeah. Another amazing audio submission from Kaya or Emeralds in the Discord. That's what I'm saying. From Kaya or Emeralds in the Discord, a space intro cutscene OST. Hypothetical score for an intro cutscene from a game about a guy stuck on a spaceship floating beyond the solar system. Themes of scary because, yes, of course, existential horror, billions of miles away, quite haunting and scary. Let's get into it.
There is a moth flying around. It's very small, and it will soon run into a candle and extinguish itself. That little incident would not be possible at all except in the context of all these galaxies, because their existence goes with the possibility of there being such a minute little life fluttering around. What is not so easy to see is the picture in the opposite direction. As the poet Henry Suso once said. No, it wasn't Suso. Someone like him lived about the same time. Anyway, he said, I know that without me, God could not live for one moment. And this is the other aspect of it. And this is the difficult one to understand. In fact, if you realize that, then you've really got it. Got the point of your own existence.
Yeah. 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 Oh my God. That was such. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm hitting the claps as well. This is incredible. That was so like immersive, very like insanely well mixed. All the different audio samples as well, like the voice speaking and everything. Like, yeah, John, get out of here with the air horn, with the sad horn. We know you were trying to do an air horn. The like mixing of everything was so well done. I really enjoyed it. It like we were saying in the voice channel like text chat that it's like sucking us into an entire game that doesn't even exist. Like just getting absolutely lost in it. I was already delighted by the way it started out, very like Dead Space kind of vibes, and then like the introspection really like highlights in it with all of the with the like slow synthy chords playing on. It's so good. I want to see an opening cutscene to a game for this now. Like we got to make this happen. Somebody get on it ASAP. This is beautiful. Kyle or Emeralds, thank you so much for sharing this. Hell yeah. Alrighty. In our submissions, not in the honorable mentions, Katie Pong with an Art Nouveau vampire. Um, Katie, you have an amazing tendency to start out with ambitious goals, make something amazing, declare it not finished, and then refuse to submit it officially, and then show us some of the most beautiful art that we've seen like in ages. So this is to break that habit. You got to start submitting that.
I'm being called out now, like it.
Yeah, yeah, you're being put on blast. This is in staff PvP going on right now, but I'm being so real, like your level of detail on the accents, like the little window, like pentagram details in the outline is so delicious. It's so good. Like yeah, you could leave this at this point and submit it, and everybody is just like they have been. Everybody would be fawning over your killer artwork. Tell us what would have made it done in your eyes? What were you picturing for the character?
Well, I wasn't really done with the line work, and
Mhm,
then I wanted to like, you know, color and render and
mhm.
do the art things.
Yeah, yeah,
And just
yeah,
like make
yeah.
sure nothing looked funky because I was trying to work fast and there's definitely like little bits that probably no one else but me would notice, but I know they're there
Right,
and that
right.
bothers me and you know.
Uh-huh. Totally get that. As always, yeah, John said it best while me and him were playing Peak, Katie was out making Peak.
I mean, I also played Peak, just, you know, not quite
Yes.
as long.
Yeah, half of the sessions, 2 hours of Peak. That's the limit we found. This is insane, Katie. I love it. I want to
Thank
start
you.
seeing these in the itch.io submissions.
Okay,
Putting you
okay.
on blast. But for a
Oh,
good reason. This is beautiful. Everybody, give it up.
thank you.
Amazing. And I believe our second to last submission, Aaron DJV with a super scary pumpkin. Ooh, nefarious and haunting indeed. The color palette on this is so charming. I really love the reddish highlights on the stem and the like sectioning of all the highlights and shadows on this on the pumpkin itself is so cute and so charming. This could have a beautiful home in any spooky haunted setting. Um, Truly just makes me crack a little smile just looking at it. He's so good. His little teeth, nefarious little fangs. I love it. That's a good guy right there. It's a super scary pumpkin. And then our final submission from Ryan, the Night Companion. Apparently their second ever sculpt in Blender, made entirely without a drawing tablet, so flexing just off the bat. Working towards a future goal of theirs, making a dark fantasy RPG with a full day night cycle, um, which is awesome. Part like really working within the spirit of Jam Jam of like, if you've got other things you're trying to do, make something that works towards your goals. Make a thing for your game that can suit the theme, no matter how close in this instance, or from like my lamp in instances where it doesn't match. Get creative with it or wait for the theme that suits it best and knock it out of the freaking park. This is crazy. And setting it, sucking it, lighting and camera setup. This is a perfectly effective turntable. So I don't want to hear any more negative self-talk about this beautiful piece. This is phenomenal, especially for, let me reiterate, second ever sculpt in Blender without a drawing tablet. Crazy. I'm excited to see how this works into your game that you're working on. So I hope you keep us posted. Thank you so much for sharing this with us and for participating. That's what I'm saying. Go so hard. Alrighty. So that was our final submission. A reminder on how voting works if you have not participated before or have forgotten. We're throwing all these submissions into a poll where you can vote for each award category, those categories being Best Use of Theme, Most Creative, and Best in Show. The voting will be open from the time the poll is posted, and then will be open for another 24 hours after. So we need to update this slide. But if we post it at 7:30, it'll be up until 7:30 the next day. Then we'll announce the awards following after. Winners will receive the grandest award of a silly roll in the Discord that lasts until the next jam, bragging rights, and a little digital certificate to celebrate. So, put in your votes. Put in your votes. Share your opinions. Even if you didn't participate in the jam, submit something. Vote for your favorites. Tell us which ones you thought were incredible. Everybody who participated deserves more and more hype. And our next jam coming up is going to be August 7th through August 9th. So spread the word, tell your friends. We'll get more people jamming for this 3-year Jam Jam anniversary celebration. We'll be doing some special stuff for that, I'm sure. So buckle up for it. Get ready. It's going to be incredible. And we also have our off-season theme. So if you weren't able to make the jam work, or you loved it so much that you just want to keep doing it more and more, we're putting out an additional prompt each month for the off-season. If you make something for it, we won't have awards, but we will give you a special shout out in our closing ceremonies, and we'll celebrate everybody else's assets. We'll talk about it. We've got 3 submissions for it this month. Our past theme was Paint. So Joey Nutria, unfortunately gone for this official jam time frame, but contributing an amazing full scene. Jam Jam is an asset jam, and including their star pillows from last month's jam, we've got probably another 20 more assets compiled into a full environment set. This is phenomenal. Joey, I wish you were here so I could talk to you more about this whole process, but know that I am blown away by it. It's so fun. It's so charming. It reminds me of like Y2K era like Barbie and Bratz like mind games. Like the heart stool is and like the star vanity mirror are really sending me. Thank you so much. This is phenomenal. Another amazing off-season submission from one of our on-season submitters, Salty Cryptid. Shout out to these three amazing character concepts based on the theme of pink. It's so charming. I love always seeing the process for these character concepts that they come up with. Picking three, like coming up with three different angles on a theme and then refining one into a final submission. These three character concepts are so delightful in their own rights. I'm biased and I love the jester themed one, but they're all so detailed and I love the personality that you can see in each of them. It's so good. It's so amazing. Props all around. I'm doing backflips in my chair right now with excitement. This is amazing. And our third and final off-season submission for Pink, a logo by Aaron DJV, another on-season submitter for their game jam that they are co-hosting, Girly Game Jam, which I should pull up the info on real quick on my side. Check out the self-promo chat in the Discord, from August 7th to August 21st of this year. So that'll overlap with the JAMA Jam next month. So you can make an asset for JAMA Jam and then use it in the Girly Game Jam. So it's a beautiful crossover. Um, game making games with a girly vibe. Doing a shout out there. Check it out. Again, more details in the self promo channel. And without further ado, this month's off season prompt is. You ready for it? In 3, 2, 1. Goo. Sludge. Goo. Slide. Gloop. Gloopy. Glorp. Sludge. Slop. Schlorp. Trying to think of any other variants. I said the same word several times, but goo. There's a lot of different ways you can take this. I'm going to be doing some uh, beveragey juice inspired assets for it this time around, which I'm excited for. So if you do something and submit it for the in the Jam show off channel for this theme, we'll give you a shout out just like we did for the pink submissions on our next anniversary Jam closing showcase. So that's all for this time around. Thank you everybody for joining. It was amazing to see all these wonderful submissions. Thank you so much. We'll see you all next jam.